Welcome to My Long Island TV. From Manhasset to Montauk, we have traveled our communities to bring you the following events. I'm your host, Waldo Cabrera. My Long Island TV starts now.
The exhibit that's opening today is beyond unique and beyond extraordinary. It is the premier American opening of an exhibit by artist Ludovit Feld. Ludovit Feld was born in Slovakia. He and his family were deported to a ghetto and then on to Auschwitz-Birkenau. In Auschwitz, Mengele selected him for experimentation because he was a dwarf. When Mengele realized that he was also an incredible artist, he kept him alive, kept him in the twins barracks where the twin boys were also being experimented upon, and forced him to draw his portrait every day, forced him to draw images of the boys and others being tortured in these pseudoscientific experiments. There are some pieces that have never before been seen by anybody in the world, ever. It's an incredible collection. On top of that, we have a film, a documentary that was made in Czechoslovakia in 1979, and it shows Mr. Feld teaching students, sharpening his instruments, talking about Mengele's experiments and what his art means to him as a healing method, as a healing tool after Auschwitz.
This is my husband, Ari, with Ludovit Feld. In 1987, he was my teacher in Czechoslovakia. He's been exhibited in many places in Europe, Czech Republic, Slovakia, Hungary. He was in England, in Israel, never here in the United States. And I have a relative who was also an artist, and he told us he had something. And these are the two paintings he had hidden behind an armoire for many, many years. When we saw them with my husband, we burst into crying. And that's how we began collecting his art. And every time I went to visit Košice, I would go to antique stores. I just kept scouring them, and whatever I found, that was mine. So that's how we began. This picture portrays Feld here in the forefront with his little glasses, black cap. He's 40 years old right here. He's with a child twin boy who is about 6. As you see this particular drawing, father and son, where he portrays the anguish on their faces, I believe it is a part of an experiment that Mengele was doing on the children. And the most poignant part here, you see the smokes, which captures, it's in the shape of a human being. It's just so powerful. This portrait is made by one of his students, Julius Hegyesi, and it says, "With love and respect to my master teacher." And Feld signed there, "Nobody ever made such a beautiful portrait of me ever." And that's 1984. I am currently working on making a museum for him in his hometown of Košice, which is my hometown as well. And having this here is really a dream come true.
This exhibit is so perfect in helping us to fulfill our mission, because not only do we teach the history of the Holocaust, but we teach the lessons to fight prejudice, to fight bullying, to inspire people to be upstanders. And this exhibit, Mr. Ludovit Feld, encompasses and embodies all of that.